Bible
It's
study?
actually easier to
Shouts
shoot
out
your
to
shot
Anthony in
in
the
church.
chat. Go ahead.
It's actually easier to shoot your shot in church than it is anywhere else.
Tastemakers.
Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers, alright. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living.
How do you shoot your shot in the church house? Now, according to Goss, what you do is you fly them into the church house for an event, and then you shoot your shot.
What?
That's according to Goss.
That's
But for real, how do you shoot your shot in church? Goss, as a single man on the joint, I'll let you get in first. Then Brina, Key, and I'll wrap up. Chat, let us know how you shoot your shot in church. Goss, what you got?
The same way you shoot your shot in the streets. It's no different. Like, y'all acting like church girls ain't real women or something. Like they're fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you had to like you need a different strategy. Like they're the same girls that you see in the street. They're the same girls. Like there's no difference in the human being. So it's a thing of that same thing that I would say to somebody at Starbucks is the same thing I would say to somebody at church. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I don't got no game. So I'm just gonna be myself. So if I want to talk to a young lady, you know, I'll start it off. I'm a professional small talker. And then once I establish, you know what I'm saying, the small talk, I try to find a common ground. And then once we get common ground together, we out of here. Psst, give me 4 minutes. I'm about to get your number. It's a fact. So you can do that same thing in church. You know what I mean? You can even throw a compliment that way if you want to. You can compliment it first, and then you can make something up like, hey, I need help with learning Genesis next week. You want to go study? Right? You could do something like that. You could do all kinds of
You want a
stuff.
Bible study, girl? You want a Bible
It's
study?
actually easier to
Shouts
shoot
out
your
to
shot
Anthony
in
the
church.
chat. Go ahead.
It's actually easier to shoot your shot in church than it is anywhere else. So I'm not sure if this was the thing of like, are we saying it's more difficult? Because it's actually way easier. Because first of all, the fact that like you a man in church, like you already, you know what I'm saying, are starting ahead. Like she's already impressed by that. So it's not really hard. If you get turned down, that's all on you, bruh. Like you just don't got the juice.
Brina, how does one shoot they shot in church?
Brandon, that
From a
dude that
single
got you
female's
pregnant,
perspective.
how did he shoot his shot?
No, sir.
my
No,
God.
sir. We're not finna do it. Sir. No.
Oh my God.
Look at all these rumors.
Oh my God. Corey, stop.
I'm just playing.
I know.
Go ahead, Bree.
They don't know that though. No. The whole Bible studying angle works. You gotta be a little leery. You gotta be a little leery about the laying on of hands type of thing. I've heard touch and agree. I've heard touch and agree. Yeah. So yeah. Bible study. It's always like small talk. You know, I always get the music angle. Like, let's talk music. Have you heard this? What do you think about that? Just to initiate a conversation. But yeah, anything gospel, anything Bible study angle, like that that's what I always hear.
Okay.
This should be really for girls, because girls be shooting they shot in church more so than guys do. In my experience.
Okay. With that, Brina, you agree with that? No, yeah, what?
Yeah. I can agree with that one.
So how do girls shoot their shot in the church?
Now let's talk.
I don't shoot my shot ever.
It depends. I mean, in church?
In church?
Listen, Lost and Found.
I'm not.
It's the boy. Okay? There's no such thing as competition. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You good? No, I mean in the black church, I know it's always been traditionally women are cooking, so baking. You know, when they have dinners and stuff in the black church, that's always been one way. through food.
Food. They do say food is a made in a man's heart.
I don't eat though, so it's not to mine.
You don't.
Gus doesn't eat. He don't like affirmations. He doesn't talk to people.
like
he
nothing.
doesn't pray. He doesn't read the Old Testament. He doesn't do nothing.
This is why Goss is single. Let me stop now.
Gus don't do nothing.
Man,
If she make you a plate though, go Charles. If she make you a plate though, Goss. If she make you a plate though,
make me a plate for later.
Okay, maybe Goss is immune to all this. For real.
You might be.
I am.
All right, Charles hit it. If she make you a plate.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You,
If she make me a plate.
Sis. Like we at church, and like there's food at the church.
Okay.
And the young lady just make you a plate.
Does that like impress me? You're saying?
It don't do nothing. It don't nothing for you at all, huh? No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know. It could.
Charles said immune or oblivious, one or the other.
That could be true.
I would say the latter.
Now that could be true. I low key could be oblivious. Right. I'm like, oh, word, thanks. And then I'll say something stupid like, yo, I'm about to go on this date with this girl. She gonna let us.
Oh, wow. Tasha like church guys, eye roll. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I'm with Charles.
Yeah.
Yo,
You'd have made me a plate back in the day.
have-
You might have been on the radar. Just doop. Okay, I see you.
I have heard, because y'all know I'm church hitch out here. So I have heard a lot of complaints about Christian guys and their lack of awareness sometimes.
Yes.
Or their lack of like understanding. Like the girl be like, yo, I'm trying to talk to you. Like,
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to hit on you. Why are you missing all the signs? Yeah, I've been told that. I've been told that myself. Matter of fact, they said I was sharp as a spoon, and they laughed at me. Like all the girls at the table, they laughed. They're like,
That's hilarious.
she used to feel you. She used to feel you. She used to feel you. We all say that you're as sharp as a spoon because you don't pick up on none of our heads.
I feel that.
I was like, all right. I started to pick up after
hilarious.
that. After that intervention, I started to pick up. I was early, I was early in my 20s at the time. But Key, get in on this.
Yeah, Key, what you be doing?
How have shots been shot, and how do you shoot your shot? And Key gonna say she don't shoot her shot, but whatever.
But one time I shot my shot, I was 17 years old, and I never did it again because that dude played me so hard. I never shot my shot again. So now you got to come straight up the middle like Jordan in the 90s, or else I'm going to act like I don't know anything you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying. This is all new to me. Huh? You like me? You're going to have to say it in plain English. Like, don't write it in the sky. You're going to have to say out your mouth.
No hieroglyphics.
I like you, Kiera. I
way.
want to date Kiera. Other than that, you one of the niggas as far as I'm concerned. Like,
Nah, I feel that. I'm the same
I'm
exact
not
way.
going in no other direction.
Fam, one time this girl had to call me and because I guess she had been dropping hints and I didn't know. And like she called me, and that was the first thing she said when she got on the phone. I like you. I was like, I had to make up some excuse about why I couldn't be with her. But it was crazy. I was like, oh snap. I was like, yo, I'm not the man that you think I am. Like, because you probably want to get married.
You weren't lying.
Probably want to.
You weren't lying.
I started giving mad excuses about why I couldn't like talk to her.
I don't shoot my shot. Now have shots been shot at me? Also very seldom. I don't feel like people shoot their shot at me. And I think it's because like Corey be saying, you one of the niggas. I think it's because I'm like, and so I generally am like, I always fall into big sis, which I'm okay with. Because if you're not comfortable, if your pin pan is shaky around me, you don't need to holler at me. I'm finna shake you every time. So don't. Pan? If your pin pan is shaky, like you can't.
Oh, like pin pan.
If your masculinity is fragile around me, I'm not the girl to date. Like I'm because I don't emasculate men, but I'm also very comfortable. I shoot straight. Like I talk. I operate in wisdom, but I'm not small. I don't shrink. I don't make myself small. I don't alter and change up who I am to get the attention of a dude. Like I am myself 100% of the time in all spaces. And so if I make you nervous a little bit, like don't bother, Pop. I can match you up with somebody. There's a sister up the block, like sister 2 rows down. She can. You and her would be real good. Don't
You
even
need to
bother.
date like somebody like DMX, Chef.
I mean, essentially, if God had a saved version of Jadakiss, I'd be good. But outside of that,
Saved version of Jadakiss.
Jadakiss might be
Lord
saved.
Jesus.
You don't know that.
yeah, but he's not single.
Oh yeah, he's definitely married.
Mm.
He's a family man. He makes coffee.
Okay. Listen.
Sean said,
So-
nah, Big C got needs too. Fellas get high only if you love the Lord and know the Bible, including the Old Testament. That part. Because the problem always comes. I'm about to be on a rant. I'm sorry, quote. Dudes be trying to teach me stuff and I be knowing. And then when I try to correct their theology because it be off, they get mad at me. And I don't be saying any things. I be like, so, like, dudes will say something wild, like, yeah, because in the Bible, you know, when Moses was talking to the burning bush, the bush wasn't really burning. It was the illumination of the sun. And I'm like, according to the scriptures, according to what's written in the text, according to the canonized scriptures that we're currently reading, here's where that's not. Let me just button your theology the right way. See, you don't got a teachable spirit. It's like, no, you're just not that smart, Sugarfoot, and I'm trying to help you, but you're not listening. I'm gonna end this here. I don't feel like fighting with you.
Listen, okay, well, I'll wrap this up. We'll keep it moving on to the next topic, y'all. I think we're gonna get out of here early tonight. So, dating in church was always super easy. It's just not fair. There's just way too many women compared to guys.
Way too many.
It's way too many.
It's easy for y'all. It's never easy for us.
And they make it way
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I'm not saying it's easy for y'all.
Right.
I'm not saying it's easy for y'all.
There's too many women.
It's easy for men.
And they make it too easy. There's no challenge at all.
My God. It's
the land of milk and honey.
No, because my problem is I'm too challenging. That's more often than not, I'm too challenging. It's like, nah, you got to do this. No, you got to know. No, nah. What's nah? And so then I'm like, that's why I end up being big sis. That's why I end up falling into big sis category, because it'd be like, nah, let's just be friends, bro. Let's just be friends.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. For guys, it's so easy. And I guess what was my? How did I shoot my shot? I was always pretty straightforward. Get to know some. I'm always about. Shouts out to Inez in the chat. I was always about trying to make intelligent decisions. So, I'm peeping you at the group activities, just seeing how you move, yada yada yada, seeing what's popping. But then when it's time to go in for the kill, it's just time to go in for the kill. Hey, so, boom, boom, boom. Yada yada, what you doing? Yada yada, let's get up. Yada yada, boom. Just pretty much straight up. If I'm feeling you, I'm coming for you. That's just kind of how it was when I was in these single streets.
Target. Live.
But yeah, it's way too easy for dudes and yeah. So that's what it is.
We're not talking about the ones who struggle making decisions. Some of y'all struggle making decisions, but that's
I don't know about that life. I do not know about that struggle making decisions life when it comes to female. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I've had so many opportunities to peep you and peep game and see what's what. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that with somebody just because you see them and hang with them in some kind of group outing or whatever. You see them twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever the case may be at church activities. I ain't saying you know them, but you've kind of seen how they move, and now it's time to take them to the next level of trial. You know what I mean? All right. So how y'all's vibe? How y'all's chemistry? Like for real, one-on-one. What that look like? Yada yada yada. Boom boom. And then you start making your decisions. Hey, listen, I'm feeling you. This is what I'm trying to see. Yada yada yada. And you just, I don't understand. Like this, guys in church is just so super easy. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all right, Inez. We used to you jumping in and then jumping out. We know. No, appreciate you hanging out, Inez.
Hey,
Good,
Regina.
good to see you.
That's
Good
my
to see you.
sister from my church.
Okay, shouts out to Regina right there. Jr. Psalms, Mr. Rucker in the chat. What's popping? What's popping? But yeah, so from a guy's standpoint, guys should never have any real issue shooting a shot in church. It's way too easy. For the ladies, I get it, because it'd be like, where the men at? It'd be a lot of times it'd be like, where the men at?
Yeah, but you can like date. Well, let me say this. The question was brought up to me by a female in my church was that she wants a Christian guy, but not a church guy, like a cultural church guy.
Got you. I understand that.
I totally got it. So I was like, well, date somebody who doesn't go to church. Well, I shouldn't say that. Date somebody who's like not that.
That's hard though.
That's
Because
what
the reason why that's difficult is because most churches champion uniformity over conformity. So it's hard to find a dude who's not super churchy because there's this cookie cutter uniformity that a lot of churches want men to have in order to be considered godly men, especially when you're more traditional, like your Pentecostals, your holiness churches, your Baptist churches. There's a certain standard that is considered manness that you have to fit in order to be considered one of the godly men in the church. Now, maybe in recent years, like in the last maybe 7 to 10 years,
changed.
it's changed.
I feel like it's changed. Yeah. Right.
There's still pockets of that joint. There's still a remnant of that joint. And the only reason why that's changed is because people are falling away from the faith. Like that's why it's changing. Because mad people are just walking away. But if it had not been for like all the craziness, like there's this uniformity that people think is necessary. Then yeah, you could easily find a dude who's saved but not churched, or saved but not culturally like regular church things. Anthony Mellerson, that's one of my people too. It's the fact that church culture caters to women more than men. I would disagree, but
you would disagree
that they cater to women.
Heck yeah.
Black women, the black church don't cater to women more than men.
I put that in one of my raps. Absolutely.
I definitely agree with that. J.R. Songs is Stu. He said, lift 12 chairs, 6 in each arm, and that'll work every time, fellas.
That
I'm mad at it. I don't understand how they cater to women.
Tasha, stop it. Hold on. No, I'm not going to. Okay.
I am.
Explain how they cater to women. So
if you think about like how worship music is like soft and it's like gentle and it's like I'm talking about like white worship music, right? And it's very what's the word I want? It's like emotion. It gets you involved in your emotions. Guys don't be in their emotions like that. So that's one way. Worship is catered to women. I'm not now. Listen, I love worship, but I'm saying the guys who are taught to be manly men, like they're not. That's not what they want to do. They don't want to lift their hands and be all in their emotions and cry.
Charles, talk to these people. It's not catered to women. It's
so we're talking technicalities.
Same difference.
We're talking technicalities.
No,
and I figured you guys were talking technicalities. Listen, the demographic of the black church is mostly women, and so therefore you do.
That's church in general.
The quote it would be said to cater to your demographic. Now, I do understand what y'all are saying to an extent that maybe it doesn't cater, but it is aimed at. I mean, I get what you're saying, but do y'all understand what we're saying? Most of the times, even if the preacher's preaching, he's talking from a woman. You know what I mean? He's like, it's aimed
all
at y'all.
churches got more females than them guys. You ain't seen one church that got more guys than females. You can't name one.
Listen, come on. How do y'all not see this? I don't understand. What
I know churches that have significant amount of guys, but I still stand 10 toes down in that because women are positioned to be Proverbs 31 women and these amazing wives. The sermons that come across the pulpit are always about biblical womanhood and how to be a godly woman and how to be this kind of woman. It's always leaning, be feminine and be soft and submit. Like it's all women aimed, not women centered or women catered, but definitely women aimed.
Not anymore. It's not. It used to be.
No, it still is, Sugarfoots. It absolutely is.
Oh, well, not my church is not.
I would definitely say. I mean, we can say aimed or catered or whatever, but I think
catered and aimed the same thing.
It's similar. It's not the exact same, but
get them saved before you invite them to church. Though she said that ain't church fault. Invite y'all homies to church. Get them saved first. Do not invite Raekwon to church, and don't get Raekwon saved before you try to make him my boo. Because what's gonna happen is Raekwon gonna get his feelings hurt. He gonna get on my phone, talking crazy, and I'm gonna rebuke him and start speaking in tongues.
Yeah, right. Raekwon gonna catch you on a lonely night, and he gonna be talking good. And I ain't saying you gonna do whatever you gonna do, but don't act like you gonna automatically hang up on Raekwon. Shut up, Key. You is friend.
I had pastors in my DM talking greasy to me, and I'll be like, I'll screenshot this and send this to your bishop if you don't stop.
That's pastors. I'm talking about you acting like Raekwon has no chance with you at all. Don't
not
even
talking
front.
Crazy.
You probably love Raekwon because deep down, you Raekwon
loves Jesus, then I will love Raekwon. And if I see fruit in keeping with repentance, then yes, Raekwon has a shot.
You love the way Raekwon wears his Timbs. You like the way he wears his jeans. You like a little sag in his joint. Yeah, I mean, you like his long t-shirts. You like his bandana. You like his thug appeal. So don't even hate on Raekwon.
I need Raekwon to know Jesus. I don't care if Raekwon had a voice like Jada, a body like M'Baku, and spoke 4 languages. If he don't know Jesus, I don't care.
Cap.
You can call Cap all you want to. I'm not trying to be out here being no reckless niggas baby mama. No, I already got a reckless baby daddy. You think I want another one?
I'm not saying that you're gonna like fall for him immediately and be like, but you're gonna give him a chance, even if he necessarily don't love Jesus right then and there.
Nah,
like you will work with Raekwon.
Nah,
yes, you will.
Nah,
right.
Nah. Are you kidding me? Nah, son. Raekwon, if you want to holler at me, you gonna have to go through discipleship, my nigga. Like, nah. Nah. Straight on the street.
I believe Key. I do believe Key. Now I do know other ladies that Raekwon is going. I know other women in the church that Raekwon is going to be able to talk to, and it's going to be a rap. I believe Key. I believe Key.
Raekwon gotta get saved, and I need to see fruit in keeping with repentance for Raekwon. Like, nah, he gotta get. I gotta see that joint. He can't just be off the street like, nah. I'll be like, yo, whoa, time out. Who discipling you, my nigga? Before you start talking to me, who discipling you? Before you start talking to me, I'm right here. Who discipling you? Who's discipling you? Okay.
Hey, I love it, and I believe Key. I know plenty of other church girls that Raekwon is in there. Nah, but Key, nah.
Listen. I'm absolutely talking to Sky until I find out what's going on with her. I'm all about it.
But you're not Raekwon. You didn't just come off the street. You don't like. You're not pants sagging.
I can find Sky walking down the street, and I could talk to her. And when I see her, I'm not asking her, does she know Ephesians 5:12 when I first see her?
Well, dudes is different. Y'all trust a big butt and a smile more than you do the scriptures. So I don't. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Y'all see thick thighs and forget about Thessalonians. Y'all will forget completely.
What if we don't like thick girls?
Out your mind. You could have just preached a sermon.
Yeah, you gotta remember who you're talking to.
Thick as 3-day-old oatmeal, and you forget. You forgot. Ask Samson.
Don't even like thick girls. So it doesn't even matter.
We know you don't like thick girls, Corey. You like sideburns. We've established that. But I'm just saying.
I like baby hair. And big earrings.
Smith said baby hair.
Woo!
Corey, you make me sick. I get on my nerves. You can't be gone for a month, Corey. You cannot be gone for a month. Who am I going to do this with?
I'm out of here.
Goofy. Whatever.
I'm out of here.
Listen. So, again, for the guys, I think it's pretty easy to shoot your shot in church. For the ladies, maybe not. Again, I don't know there's not a lot of guys for y'all to shoot your shot to sometimes. But yeah, that's what it is. Fun topic. Let's keep it moving.
I'm just saying comments. Key don't do projects and facts. And facts. If Raekwon play Fred Hammond, though, He got to play Fred Hammond and no script. Like, okay.
Wait, so what Raekwon got to do when he first tried to talk to you? He got to give you a scripture with his speech?
What a nigga got to do?
What
you really want? What you really want from a?
What you got to do if Raekwon see you on the street and he want to talk to you? Are you going to ask him for a scripture right then? What's going on?
If he's talking to me on the street, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm gonna see where his head is at in the 10 minutes we talking, and if it sound weird or suspect.
What if you ain't got 10? What if you got 5?
Where her head was at? Because it was bad.
What if you got 5?
Let's talk about this and that.
And I'm gonna shake him in 5, and if he weird, I'm giving him the Google number.
What if he pulled up on the light and said, roll your window down?
No.
You don't do that?
No.
I've definitely bagged a few joints like, yo, roll your window down. Let me talk to you real quick.
Because you be walking up on these little itty bitty joints who be like, I'm from Brooklyn. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. We are different. I'm already different because I'm from New York, and then I'm old and I'm from Brooklyn. Like, no, I'm not. You roll your window down. You good, Pop? What you need? You need to know how to get around from here? No, can I holler at you for a second? Not at the light.
Why not?
You know,
well, pull over then. Pull over so I can talk to you.
No, I don't have time. I'm on my way to church.
I'm saying, at what point are you like? At what point does this brother got to give you his face statement in order for him to get your number?
Because for me, pulling over is wild. Like, pull over so I can holler at you.
I'm saying in general, you talking like he's got to know the whole book of Psalms, or he can't even look your way.
No. So let's rewind real quick. You said we said bring your homies to church. I said just make sure your homies is safe. Don't bring Raekwon off the street if Raekwon don't know Jesus, and then try to hook him up with me because I'm not about to disciple Raekwon. Then we said, well, you said, Key, you like hood dudes. I said, I like hood dudes, but they gotta be saved. They gotta know Jesus. They gotta know the word. You could be hood, but I need to be able to have conversation with you about the Bible. I need to be able to learn from you. If you gonna date me, you gotta be able to teach me something. Teach me something more. I don't need to learn how to roll a blunt. I already know. I don't need to learn how much going to dime bag. I already know. I don't need to know how to sell Timbs or how to lace up Timbs. I know this already. Teach me something in the Bible.
Teach me, baby.
You learn a lot more than just the Bible.
Okay, be culturally relevant too.
She wants to be watered with water.
She wants to be washed in the word.
Listen, disclaimer. If you want to holler at Key, let me look in the camera. If you ever want to holler at me, to anybody who potentially would look at me and think, hey, Key might be nice.
You really want to.
You need to be able to have an intellectual conversation with me, okay? We're going to talk about the Old Testament. We're going to talk about types. I want to be able to talk about, I want to be able to talk about types and shadows, okay? I want to be able to talk about the Pentateuch. I want to be able to define. I want to be able to talk through the book of Psalms.
Right.
Tasha, go to sleep.
Yep.
Tasha, go to sleep.
Listen,
right now.
Tasha's
right now. Get in bed.
Right now, okay? Tasha's in a different place than I am.
Night.
Tasha's in a different place than I am right now. I don't need nobody to I'm not at the lay pipe stage of my life.
She ain't heat.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good night.
I need to know that you know the word. Yo. Types and shadows, Judon. Types and shadows.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
I still think you capping, Key, but we'll see.
I'm just okay. Ask my friends.
I'm about to call what's the face tonight.
Who's what's the face? Trish?
Nah, you know who you're talking about.
Oh, nigga, she's gonna. I leave Bible studies every morning.
Why you yelling, bro? Why are you yelling at me?
I want to. Because I want to. I leave
that's
Bible
what Raekwon want to do
on a daily basis. Nah, you got to be able to holler at me about stuff. It just can't be because you sagging and you thugged out and you cute. You got to be able to holler at me. I'm past the you cute stage. I got cute kids already. I don't need a man to make cute babies with. I got 3 very good looking children. It got to be more than that. I'm dead serious. Regina, no. I'm dead serious.
So anyway, Tasha, we need you just to record whenever you feel you just record. Get some energy out. Just, talk to the people on YouTube or something like that. Get that creative juice out and go to bed. Okay.
Y'all better leave my sister alone.
And go to bed by yourself.
My friend kept it a stack with y'all. My friend kept it a stack. She said, I got a pastor for that. I don't need all that. My friend kept it a stack.
No, I'm messing with Tasha.
No, he don't smell like Loud, Judon. I don't want him to smell like Loud.
Oh my God.
Kyle!
Yeah. Shouts out to Kyle in the chat.
Oh God, he's back.
Hey, Kyle! I'm glad to see you.
Same here, and I agree. It is sad how many Christians are not connecting in relationships. Like we do have a lot of
Kyle will talk this talk to you, Key.
Kyle is married, he's not.
Kyle's definitely
you still
married.
You still married, Kyle?
Still married? Why would he? Why would he? What did he?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. We're not gonna act like that's not a real question.
Okay, fair enough.
Out here,
but I don't see
acting like Kyle is Jesus and Kyle can't get divorced.
Kyle is one of them. I'm a man of like Kyle from the cradle to the grave. Kyle don't strike me as I'm gonna get divorced because I don't like this girl.
All right, that's what y'all thought about a lot of people. Rabbi Zacharias, he didn't strike you as a monster either, did he?
Well,
okay. Well,
these are on that note,
make sure
Tastemakers. Class. We do more than make a living, we make a life. When everything is dark, we are the light. We are the tastemakers. Aight. Let tomorrow tell the stories that we make tonight. We do more than make a living, we make